Josh was, he couldn't wait an extra few days. Like this, he was so excited.
And so I quickly scuffled around and hid, and then they got seated and we're looking at the menu. And
She had no idea whatsoever. She was totally surprised, absolutely floored.
I love her that much, and I really did want to. And so the best restraint that I could give was just hugging her and giving her a hug. That was the best form of, I guess, romance that I could think of at that time.
Hey everyone, it's Katie from Without a Crystal Ball. Welcome back to my channel. It's Monday, June 6th. I hope you're having a wonderful day. It was a very, very, very nice weekend here. Very nice and warm. I'm ready for summer. If you're ready for summer, thumbs up, fist bump, whatever you do. Anyways, welcome back to my channel. I did a surprise upload on Saturday. I know some of you are like, Katie, you're working all weekend. No, I really wasn't. I actually filmed that on Friday. So if you were wondering if I was like wearing the same shirt 2 days in a row, the answer is no. Last week I said, oh my gosh, I'm going to get back into regularly scheduled programming. I'm going to get back to Sister Wives. We'll talk about Welcome to Plathville. And then I keep getting tips. So if you have tips that you'd like to share with me, tips@withoutacrystalball.com. Make sure you provide us a way to respond to your email. And we do request verification if you are going to be providing us any salacious details, because we don't want to get in trouble for reporting something that is false. So if you don't give us an email to respond to, we're not going to likely report it. But for those of you that have sent in amazing content and amazing tips, thank you so much. We're learning about Josh in DC. We're learning about Josh in his life. We're learning. Over the weekend, in my tips inbox, I got some stuff about Anna Duggar in pants. She was wearing pants. Pants! Pants, pants, pants. Okay. First of all, I just want to say thank you to my follower that sent me these photographs. The photographs came in from Missouri because Anna Duggar was seen at Silver Dollar City. Yep, the Duggars' favorite amusement park. And Anna was there with her oldest kids and a friend, apparently. So that's not the exciting part, but the exciting part is that Anna Duggar was wearing jeans. First of all, Anna has not been seen wearing jeans in public. There was a photograph posted, I found this out after the fact, after I posted mine on Instagram, that someone had seen her getting a mani-pedi a couple weeks ago, and they posted a photograph of her, I think it's in Arkansas. And people were like apparently making the OP getting like, people couldn't tell if it was Anna or not. And so apparently the OP was getting like all kinds of like heat for the photographs, but I think it's the same Anna because she's wearing the same jeans and the same shoes in the photographs. But these photos that I got from my follower actually are very easy to spot Anna as who is in the photo. And she's also in the photo with her oldest son, Michael. So according to my follower, they say that they ran into Anna at Silver Dollar City on Tuesday. I don't want to get this wrong, May 31st. Now, if I get it wrong, I'm sorry, but that's the day they said they saw her. They said they saw her last Tuesday. So I'm assuming last Tuesday is May 31st. She was apparently at Silver Dollar City with her oldest daughters, her oldest sons, and then her friend who had daughters with her as well, and I think other kids. They were in a group with the kids, and the youngest of Anna's children were not with her for the event. Anna was seen wearing a pair of jeans and a pair of Birkenstocks with a pink top. Michael was seen wearing a black shirt with shorts, drinking. Now, the friend that the subscriber that found Anna or saw her at the event at Silver Dollar City said that Anna was happy, and she also noted that her girls, all of Anna's girls, were also wearing pants. the follower said that whoever Anna was with, they did not recognize, but her friend was wearing a skirt, and her daughters that were with her friend were also wearing skirts. So whoever Anna was with was not wearing pants. So Anna is in pants. Now, Anna has not publicly worn pants ever before. We've never seen her wear pants. And that is because Josh Duggar is like his father and believes that women should wear skirts. So check this out. Once I got the photographs of Anna in pants, I jetted on over to one of my sources who happens to know Anna, and I asked them, and I showed them. I actually showed them the pictures of Anna, and they were flabbergasted. First of all, Anna, I was told by this person, is very, 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 very a firm believer in the IBLP. So the way that this person explained it to me is, of all of the siblings, of all of the kids, of all of them, Anna is the most, like, she's indoctrinated. She believes this. This is what she follows. So she has always kind of exemplified their belief system. She has been the type of person to live out that belief system, follow the rules of that belief system, and the one that, you know, of all of them seemed to be the most bought in. Like for Anna and the IBLP, they were like this, okay? So when I showed them the photo, they were like, but this is Anna. Why is Anna wearing pants? And I said, I don't know. And they said, but she always wore a skirt. And I said, I know. And they said, it had to have been Josh. It was Josh. It was Josh. That was their response. And I said, what do you mean it was Josh? And my source said, it was Josh that was making her wear skirts. It was Josh making her wear dresses. It was Josh who made the decision on what Anna was wearing. And now that Anna is not with Josh and around Josh, she's wearing pants. But this is the other thing they said, is not only is Josh for skirts, but this source said that Jim Bob flat out hates when women wear pants. And he will point out to people when women wear pants that they shouldn't be wearing pants, they should be wearing skirts. So basically what Anna's former friend, or Anna's, like a friend of Anna's told me was this. Anna Duggar is defying both Jim Bob and Josh by wearing pants. Meaning that Anna, who is like, should be following her headship. Like the way that they explain this to me, it's so archaic. But I just want to say thank you to these sources that help me really understand all of this, because people that are like in the churches with the Duggars are helping me understand this more from a, not just what the IBLP says, but like what this family's church believes and how they like tell each other how to act and what to do. And apparently all the women are under the headship of a man. And so because of that, they do whatever their husbands or father-in-laws or whoever says. So because Josh is not with her, she technically should be following what Jim says. And because Jim is where she's living, she technically should be obeying what Jim wants, which would mean she wears pants. Now she has a husband that's locked up, and she's still living in a house with Jim Bob, or in the guest house, but she's wearing pants, meaning she's kind of thumbing her nose to the rules of Jim Bob and Josh and asserting a level of independence. And the friend said, oh my God, maybe she'll wake up. I said, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean she'll wake up? Pants? And they said, if Anna is willing to defy Jim Bob and defy Josh by wearing pants, that's like the very first step of her rebellion. And I was like, okay, tell me more. And the source said that a lot of times with these women, the fundamentalist women, as they start to exert their independence, one of the very first things they do is take control of their wardrobes. And that is like, for us that live in the real world, not a huge deal, but to them, the wardrobe is a huge part of who they are. So it's like a first step. Now, does that mean that Anna's like filing divorce papers from Josh? No. Does that mean that Anna is going to get moved out of Jim Bob Duggar's house tomorrow? No. I mean, they filed appeals on Friday, and, they put the documents out there, and Jim Bob is still like telling everyone they're appealing it. So, but for Anna to leave, it's not going to be something that happens right away. And basically, the way that her friend explained it to me was this: if Anna's going to leave Josh, she has to leave everything. Anna will have to leave her belief system, and she will have to leave really how everything works, because the way that she explained it, the friend, she said that in the world, divorce is it's like such a horrible sin, right? So divorced women are not treated very well. And according to their beliefs, they're told that if they get a divorce, they can't get remarried. And so divorced women are basically they go back to being children, and they go under the headship of another man, like a dad or someone, because they're not taught that they can take care of themselves. So if Anna were to divorce Josh and stick to the IBLP, she basically would be saying, I'm never going to be able to get married again. I will have to go under the headship of my father again, and I will have to deal with this life as it is. But if she were deciding to leave and leave the IBLP, she would just be divorced, and she wouldn't have to worry about whose headship she's under, and she could just live her life. Like most people that get divorced, they don't go moving back in with mom and dad and have dad make all their decisions. I mean, some might go to mom and dad for help, but in fairness, most women that get divorced don't need a headship to take care of themselves. So they basically said Anna's either got to be all in or all out if a divorce were to happen. So do pants mean that Anna's going to leave Josh? No. It just means that she's exerting a level of independence. It could also mean that she's annoyed with Josh and she's frustrated with him and showing him, like, I'll do what I want when you're not around. She could also be sending a message to Jim Bob that's like, I'm going to do what I want no matter what you say to me. And that's the sign of someone that might be waking up. Does that change anything that she's done or participated in regards to helping Josh throughout this process? Absolutely not. Does that change any of her complacency or anything if she has any related to her kids? Absolutely not. There could be other motivating factors here too. An aspect that a lot of people don't want to talk about is that when fathers or partners end up in jail for these types of situations, it's not uncommon for families to be put into what's called like family in need of services through like the Department of Human Services or Child Protective Services with the state of Arkansas. Part of that could mean that Anna could have to go through parenting classes. If she refuses to leave Josh, that could not bode well for her, because literally I've talked to moms that have gone through this. Basically, one mom told me that I had to make the decision on if I was going to keep my kids, I had to leave my husband, because I knew, they told me, like, if you stay with him, your kids can't be with you. So, because there's the fear that mom is not going to keep the kids safe from dad or whoever's doing it to the child. I'm not saying that that's what's happening here, but that could be something that's lingering in the background, is little voices from the government saying, Anna, you need to be a good mom, which means getting your kids away from Josh. The court hasn't said that yet, but we don't know if there's any, we can only assume. We can only assume that there would be something happening behind the scenes, given the nature of his crimes. So Anna's out with friends, without guys, in Missouri. She traveled to another state without her husband, without a headship. Anna is taking steps. We will take every single small detail, every single small thing that she does, and hope that this is a sign that she can wake up. So there has been tons and tons and tons of like news that's been popping out. Like, Amy Duggar King has been she's been doing a lot of interviews talking about Anna's feelings and, or how Anna's not contacting people, how Anna's blocking people, how Anna's, she won't respond to people. And I was talking to someone that knows Anna, and I asked them, like, okay, so Amy's going out publicly and saying that she wants to talk to Anna, but Anna's not responding. What are you, I just wanted to see, like, is Anna actually blocking people? Like, does Anna have lines of communication with people that could help her? And this source said 100% that Anna has help if she needs it. She's got sisters that have left. She has a brother that's left. She has friends that have left. So she has people that are around her that could help her, and that she likely would not go to Amy, not because Amy's not a good person, but because she likely doesn't have a very close relationship to Amy. And the friend also said that, you know, she might bristle at the publicness of the way that this is being handled, and might prefer things to not be so public. Like, if you want to talk to me, that kind of thing. So does Anna have people around her that can help her? Yes. Are people that wanting to help can't get in touch with her? Yes. But does she have contact with other people that could help her? Yes. So she's not all alone. She clearly was able to go out by herself with her kids to Missouri with a friend. She's not being, like, trapped at the compound like we were previously, you know, speculating about. Jim Bob does have control, but Anna definitely seems like she's starting to take her own control back. So let's just keep on hoping that every step forward is a step forward. She's not going to leave him overnight, but 12 and a half years is a very long time. And I'm guessing that sentence was a huge wake-up call for Anna. All right, you guys, tell me what your thoughts are of Anna in pants. Bye, guys.